Welcome to Rise Untold, where the stories behind the spotlight come alive. On Friday morning's broadcast of the Today Show, something unforgettable happened. It wasn't a major breaking headline. It wasn't a shocking celebrity scandal. It was something quieter, something more real, the kind of moment that reminds us television is live, unscripted, and sometimes deeply human. Savannah Guthrie, the trusted face of the Today Show for over a decade, was moved to tears on air. And the reason was simple, yet powerful: the love between a father and a daughter. The segment featured Rosie Paulik and her dad, Buzz. Together, they shared their project with the world, a daily tradition of handwritten letters. Every single day, Buzz would write Rosie a note, words of encouragement, little stories, reminders that she was loved. What began as a private bond between father and daughter grew into a viral sensation online, inspiring families everywhere to pick up pen and paper and rediscover the art of saying, "I love you." For Savannah Guthrie, it wasn't just another heartwarming story. It was personal, because Savannah knows what it means to lose a father too soon. She was only 16 years old when her father, Charles Guthrie, passed away. He had already suffered his first heart attack when she was just 13. A moment that forced young Savannah to grow up fast, learning early what grief feels like. As Rosie and Buzz spoke, Savannah's polished anchor demeanor began to slip. Her voice shook. Her eyes filled with tears. And then she said the words that cracked open her heart for millions of viewers to see. "I lost my dad as a teenager." For a brief moment, the news studio went quiet. Co-anchor Craig Melvin reached over, placing a reassuring hand on Savannah's arm. It was a gesture that said more than words ever could. Savannah went on to share a private exchange she'd had with Buzz before the cameras started rolling. "I told your dad during the commercial," she said, turning to Rosie with a smile through tears. "And he told me, if you cry, I'm going to have to send you to the mall with a credit card." The audience laughed, the heaviness lifted, but the truth of her grief still lingered in the air. Because grief never fully fades. Savannah once described it as a cup of water she was handed too young. Sometimes it spills over in torrents. Sometimes it's just a drop. But no matter what, you carry it with you for life. That's why this story touched her so deeply. To Savannah, those daily letters weren't just about paper and ink. They were about presence, about memory, about the things we wish we had when the people we love are gone. For her, the Dad Letter Project was a reminder of what she lost, and what others still have the chance to hold on to. The Today Show team leaned into the moment. Roker and Carson Daly sat nearby, writing letters of their own. It wasn't just a segment anymore. It had become a movement. A call for families everywhere to pause, to connect, to leave behind words that last. For viewers, Savannah's tears were a reminder that grief touches everyone, no matter their fame or success. That even those who seem steady, strong, and composed still carry silent pain. And yet they also showed something else. That love, in its purest, simplest form, can still reach across time, across loss, across decades. So if Savannah Guthrie, live on national television, could let the world see her heartbreak, maybe it's a reminder for us too, to pick up the phone, to write that letter, to say the words we'll wish we had said sooner. Because life is fragile. Memories are precious. And sometimes, the greatest stories aren't told through headlines or breaking news. They're written in a few simple words, left on a page by someone who loves us. This is Rise Untold. And if Savannah Guthrie can rise through her grief, carrying her father's memory in every tear, every laugh, and every broadcast, maybe you can too.